Gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. For the series, he's 3 for 12. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Bottom of the inning now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Tauchman is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Set to get his day started, Kristen Stewart, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Cole into the windup. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, we all
ya, el domingo va a estar bueno, va a estar casi 80 aquí. El domingo que va a estar bueno, la temperatura. Yeah. Aquí va a estar 77.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double.
Yeah.
That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming
Va a
off.
estar bueno. A ver, cerveza.
DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Gardner leads off second with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, man, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and make.
What the fuck? Tuviste uno de un perro que tú vas a ver. Un perro rabioso, ¿tuviste ese? De un perro rabioso, tú vas a ver. Yo me cago, loco. Yo no tengo un perro así.
Tuckman, the former Colorado Rocky. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be.
Chacho.
De la mujer que tiene un perro arriba, ¿verdad?
Oye, yo le doy un pecozón a ese perro. Después que salga eso.
¿Y lo que viene para atrás?
Que yo le agarro. Yo le pongo una correa en la boca. Yo te voy a decir la verdad. A mí me gustan los perros, pero a mí no me gustan esos perros grandes, ¿no? A mí, el mío, los chiquitos así. Los chiquitos como así. No me gusta.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hey now. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Chopper to short. This is foul.
Que se vaya coronavirus. Maldito coronavirus. Estoy loco de trabajar. Yo estoy estudiando.
Here's the 0-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game.
Ahí está ahí en cámara con todo estudiando y todo eso. Ah, yo lo mandé de grupo.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count.
A mí no diga así que llamada, si no mandan lo que tenemos que hacer.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground is short. This
Eso,
could be 2.
lo que yo hice, nosotros hicimos ayer, eso fue, nosotros hacemos a veces.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Second and third, 2 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. The next batter, Jamer Candelario, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
De eso es lo que estoy hablando.
Player no lo tiene así también.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And a good throw gets him one gone. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East.
Súbelo ahí, que era mi favorito.
He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Pues tú lo que viste que lo tiene favorito, hasta hace fácil.
Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string.
Tiene mucho polvo ahí.
Had no chance to put that ball.
Stepping in now, Derek Hill. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway. Digging in, Mike Ford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Yo tengo un primo mío que él es gamer, así que juega, tú sabes, pile vaina. Él compró una televisión en $100. Yo te lo voy a mandar para que tú veas. Una Samsung. Pero no una televisión normal, no. Déjame ver. Un tiro.
Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now batting, Harold Castro back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1 strike now from Cole. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Still a little roller to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Digging in now, Jordy Mercer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there at the knees, strike one. Mercer, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 4-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. A 1 pitch on its way. This is flared right back over the mound, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Boy, this is just a case of a really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Los cueros te están escribiendo, ellos te escuchando.
Catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Ivan Nova shakes the ball.
Pues eso me dijo que tiene la mujer es rapidísima, me dijo él a mí.
Lays off 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Es verdad.
And he fouls this one off.
Okay.
This is on the ground over to first. One there on the first.
Yeah,
as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Now batter, third baseman, Andujar.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. I got to count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A ball and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 3 down for Detroit. They trail here. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Number 99, Aaron.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Gregory Soto is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 65.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Stewart is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one.
Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Striding in, Jeimer Candelario. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way.
Candelario.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Travis Dumerant. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes. And that's dead center for strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next for the Tigers, Derek Hill. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance. Mike Ford 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Mike Ford.
Toma. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
At the plate, Torres.
The shortstop, Labor.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Stewart comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. In now is the Yankees DH, Brett Gardner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's popped up. Mercer into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Yeah,
my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Miguel Cabrera stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Torres at the bag. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Tigers fail to make any noise. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Buck Farmer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Mike Tauchman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Andujar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Aaron Judge waits on deck. The 3-1. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
I got 2-1 to
There's prior history in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled away.
Dale al panel táctico, como que a service que hay que darle, no es tener pistola. O inventario, no es.
He loses him on ball 4. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Demerit's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Ford. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count. From the stretch.
1-1. Oh, that's out.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Yankees 7 and the Tigers nothing.
Shit.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter.
Now in the box, Jake Rogers. No hits to this point. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The batter.
Into the box, Kristen Stewart. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 strike now from Cole.
Nope, that's the ball.
Vamos a te
Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Travis Demerit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it may be too little. Next for New York, Torres. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And another foul ball. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Pretty pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Throw over to first, runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runners off for second. Hit down the third baseline. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And now he's on the move again for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. Rony Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
No será loco que está así el Wendy que a la 10. Está vicioso, pues te escribo. Y que a la 10, pana, no sé.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. So stepping in, Derek Hill. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. At the plate, Harold Castro, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Drilled to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 9.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here it comes on 0-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a...
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Miguel Cabrera swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Settling in now, Jake Rogers. He went deep last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So.
And he will reach down to make the catch on the run. And what a fine way to end it there, as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-3 the final score in this contest. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole earns his 5th winner of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jordan Zimmerman was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on the bench.